Hey guys, I'm outside today on a little vacation, but still, it's a good time to learn English. I've been thinking about the order of learning English because there's many ways to learn and many things you can do, but not are all effective. If we want to talk about a natural order of learning, we would have to say that it should go from listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Now, of course, in this order, it's not all one and then the other. It's kind of a mixture, but we still start from listening. Listening is very important, maybe the most important of all the skills in learning English and learning any language. It's the first thing that we do, especially for our mother tongue. Since we can hear when we're still in our mother's womb, and we start listening to these vocal patterns and start trying to figure out what they mean. For our mother tongue, we listen for a long time before we actually speak something that makes sense. However, when we're learning a second language, we rarely do this, but it is to our detriment. Listening is very important. It helps us not only to be able to speak, but also to be able to read and be able to write. In my experience in learning Chinese, listening has been a key in helping me do well and helping me speak well and even write well. I'll give you an example. I'll listen to a certain sentence pattern. And, at this point, I have no idea and don't even care about grammar. But I just listen to a sentence pattern and try to repeat that in my speech. Just even a simple example. 你好吗? Now, I listen to how people speak it, and I try to repeat it exactly. And through this process, I start to learn what is the correct way to say it. But of course, I have to speak it out to someone and see if they actually understand what I've said. But it all starts from listening. How does listening help our reading? Well, again, we listen for certain sentences, certain familiar things, and then we can start to recognize them in reading. Because when we're hearing someone speak, there's certain sentence patterns, there's certain ways to say things, and these will be reproduced in writing. So when we read that, we can also look back on what we've heard and start to recognize those patterns. The same way, when we're starting to write, we can go back to our listening to help us write better. And this is something that I have done quite often in learning Chinese. When I write something, when I write a sentence or express a thought, I will think about the things that I've heard from other people, the sentence structure, the sentence order, and try to imitate that in my writing. It has helped me to become more native in the way that I write. So this is something that we should do. We need to take time to listen. I know it takes time. Sometimes it seems boring, but in the end, it will help you a great deal. Hope that helps, and we'll see you in another lesson. Bye-bye.